When you start bodybuilding training or calisthenics or any sort of resistance training modality, everything is hard. And this is good because low reps in the 1 to 6 rep range is the sweet spot for building strength. But when you become stronger by doing these low reps, you then move into the next rep range, which is 6 to 12 or even 15, and then you start to put on muscle. If you go beyond that, are you doomed? Absolutely not. And there's studies to prove it. Actually, even all the way up to 30 repetitions, there's no diminishing in the amount of size you put on versus the lower reps, as long as you're within 1 to 3 reps of reaching potential muscular failure. The only time that you start to see less results than with the heavyweights is when you go 40, 50 and beyond. But there's still other things that you can get from that kind of training, because these higher reps, they're great for conditioning and not lose any muscle size. I mean, you still might even gain some, but you absolutely won't lose it. And that's why high rep calisthenics are great for everything, because you could do something heavy like pistol squats for low reps and get strength and stuff, and then like say 6 reps maybe, and then do high reps body weight squats for say up to say 25, 30 reps, and then mix in, and that gives you your size, right? And then you've got your strength, size, and then you could go do some burpees and get even more conditioning out of that, and you're all done in one package. So there has to be a downside. What's the downside? Well, the downside is time and recovery, because it obviously takes you longer to do 30 reps than it does to do 6 reps. Your workouts may take longer. But on the plus side, sometimes heavy stuff hurts. If you feel like your knees are going to blow up when you do a pistol squat, you can do higher reps with the bodyweight squat and not worry about not being able to gain muscle. And then once your aches and pains go away from doing the higher reps, if you want to save time, you can always go back and do the heavy stuff. Sometimes with the heavier stuff, you'll like move your body around in weird ways just to accomplish the rep, or you'll push too hard with a wrong pattern, like we've all seen in some CrossFit fail videos. But one of the biggest things I find about this high rep stuff is that it's with you wherever you are, anytime, anywhere. The whole thing with bodyweight movements is your body learns to move efficiently. So if moving well is important to you, it's great that you can practice a higher volume of moving well. Let's say you're a trades guy or a paramedic or a firefighter or you're military. And you're bending and you're crouching and you're moving your body around, all these things. Well, doesn't it make sense to practice this over and over and over and over again so that moving your own shell is effortless? I guess the real bottom line that I want to share with you is that no matter how you decide to train, don't let not having heavy enough objects stop you. Because in all the studies that I've looked at, and there's several, using weights that cause failure within 1 to 3 reps at the 8 to 12 rep range, it's the same muscle growth as in the 30 to 40 rep range. That's a lot of room. So if we know that we can do 6, 10, 15, all the way up to 30, 40 reps without any potential loss in our return on investment, that's pretty amazing. So if that's the rep ranges that we can play in, what kind of sets should we be using to achieve our goals? Well, I cover that right here. And we'll see ya.